My name is Yashvir Singh. I'm in class H13A and the date is the 3rd of March. I'm just going to quickly go through my version of the week 3 Excel problem. So basically, we could start off by downloading the week 3 Excel training data, which is in this sheet here. Goes all the way up to 450, I believe. Yep. And on this sheet, I have inserted or extracted the data from the Excel additional data image. How I did that was I selected from picture from file, and it was right here, .png. So that would extract all the data from there. And then you have to, or what I did was, there were some discrepancies in the spelling in the freight carriers. So it was just a matter of fixing all the spellings up, and how I did that was filtering. Here you have some misspelled freight carriers, so just selecting those and fixing the spelling of those carriers. That it's all clean. So now what we want to do is we want to merge these two sheets together, and to do that we have to go to Get Data, Power Query, click Excel. Click Excel Workbook. So it'll be week 3, which is the current file that I'm using right now. We click here, go to Transform Data, click on the data column, and what we want to do is remove other columns, and then we want to select all the columns that will show, and it's just a matter of renaming the columns at the top, so that it just saves us the hassle, and yeah, it just makes it everything a bit more cleaner. So let me just quickly do that now. That's weight of items in kg, and that is damages reported. Cool. Yeah, alright, so now we'll just close and load. We'll load this table. We got this row here. Let's just get rid of that, so everything just moves up. So that is the first 450, and then this is the additional data. Again, just delete this row. Cool, and it goes up to 501. So pretty much 500 is the number that we want. And now it's just a matter of playing around and getting some descriptive statistics. So in this case, we want to get descriptive statistics for delivery time. So we select D. We want to change the heading of this to, let's say, delivery time. And now we want to calculate mean, median, and deviation, min, max, and also the range. So to calculate mean, the formula is it's equals average. Yep. And then type in the delivery time, which is this row here. So average of 7.36. Calculate median. Again, delivery time, median is 7. Standard deviation is this one, I believe. Yep. Cool. 3.36. Minimum, I believe, was just yep. Oops. Delivery time. Yep. And max. Again, delivery time, which is this heading here. Cool, and the range is just maximum minus minimum. The range would just be 19. Cool, so those are our descriptive statistics on delivery time in days. Mean is 7.36, median is 7, standard deviation is 3.36, minimum is 2, the maximum value is 21, and the range is 19. So we've got a pretty big range there. Definitely got some outliers. Alright, cool. Now we want to do a visualization of the delivery times by creating a histogram in Excel. So how we do that is, again, delivery time in days. You want to select all the way down because we want to create a chart from this. Cool. And we want to, let's go all the way up. I think it's in insert, and it's here, histogram. All right. Let's call this delivery time in days. Okay, so this is our histogram here. We can play around with this actually, and we can format the axes around. So the way we do that is essentially nope. I think it's select one of these, format data series, and now we can play around with the bin width. So in this case we want the bin width to be 1. So now let's also maybe just change the number of bins. 19 is quite a lot, so let's make that, let's make that 10. Yep, so that's a little bit easier to sort of see. Okay, 10 here. Bin width has to be 1.9. Actually, we'll just keep bin width 1. Oops, nope. And just have the number of bins as 19, just because that is what was requested. Alright, so this is our histogram here. And then we want to analyze delivery time by freight carrier and month. So what we want to do is create a pivot table. So how we do that is, again, go insert, go pivot table, click OK, enter up into new worksheet. Now what we want to do is put freight carrier into column. Then we want to put, I think, month into rows, and then delivery time into values. Alright, cool. Now we want to adjust the calculation in values to be the mean, so the average. Cool. Show data as go to number. Let's do decimal places too. Just makes it a little bit cleaner. Yep. All right. Row labels. We can get rid of blank. Again, just makes it a little bit cleaner for us. And yeah, so now last part is just select an appropriate chart to demonstrate and visualize the table, so it's easier to gain sort of actionable insights from it. So again, we want to insert, let's say, all right, let's insert a line graph. Cool. And here we can just see how the different types of freight carriers compare. So got the months in the bottom, delivery times in days at the top. So we can see that most of the carriers peaked, or almost all the carriers actually peaked in the month of June. They had the highest delivery time. We have Bolt Logistics on average has the lowest delivery time out of all the carriers, and Clever Cart on average has the highest delivery time out of all the carriers. And I would say All Star Freight is a little bit more consistent. Doesn't skew too far off. 6 days, plus or minus, 1 day on either side. But yeah, that is that's my solution. I hope you enjoy.